What is up, guys? Coming at you again, Tool Tuesday. This is the very first installment of Tool Tuesday since we reformatted the channel. Kind of going to get things started on a good note today. Bam! Go big or go home. This is the largest nail bar that Estwing currently produces in this format. Is the 15-inch nail bar. Now, I am not a finish framer. I'm the type of framing guy who rarely needs to pull nails. Honestly, I prefer to fasten things with screws so much more than I prefer to fasten things with nails. Not only because I have no risk of bending a screw when I go to apply it, but also because of the fact that I feel like there's a greater yield that's gained from threaded fasteners over a smooth fastener like a nail. Having said that, recently I've come into some projects where I need to pull some nails. So the best tool that I could come across in my mind is a Japanese-made Estwing nail bar. Now, this is a step up from the other Asian counterpart, which is the Chinese-made nail bars. Different brands, different things made in China, definitely not as high quality as Japan. It's like worlds apart, even though they are close geographically. I would way rather have something made in Japan than made in China. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can put this nail bar through its paces today and see what its worth actually is. I paid about $18 locally for this nail bar, and I picked it up at Lowe's. I prefer Lowe's to Home Depot. Just seems like a better layout to me. I don't know. If you guys have a difference of opinion, throw it down in the comments. Alright guys, I have no bias on this. This is not a sponsored video. We're just going to go ahead and see how this less than $20 Estwing professional line nail bar performs in the field in its 15-inch configuration. Alright guys, let's get it. Alright guys, let's take a quick up close look at this guy and see exactly what we're working with here. It's advertised as a 15-inch nail bar, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what it actually measures out here. Looks like it comes in right around 14.5 inches. It's actually not that uncommon for people to exaggerate length. You kind of see this tapers out really fine, so even if you have a nail that's potentially buried, you're probably going to be able to dig it out with this. Now, I don't know how the wood is going to fare as far as being able to, leave a surface unmarred or anything like that, but as far as being able to pull the nail physically out of whatever it is you're trying to pull it out of, I think we're going to have great success with this guy. If we need better leverage, we'll just go over to the short side and use the entire 14.5 inches to focus all of that leverage on this smaller claw, and hopefully, be able to pull out anything up to a 16-penny nail that we could find in our backyard. Alright guys, so this is one of the projects that I needed a nail bar for. You can see these posts here. These posts are actually the base of what remains of the deck that I used to have in my backyard. The reason I don't have a deck in my backyard anymore is because of this roll tape. Ramjack came and fixed my foundation at my house, meaning they jacked the entirety of my house up approximately 3 inches. So they needed access to the whole scope of my backyard so that they could go ahead and lift all of these places up and put in the piers which the house currently sits on. Now, in retrospect, I've got all these brackets that are on kind of aged pressure-treated posts, and the brackets are still pretty good. I don't really want to spend any more money than I have to on this project. So my plan is to separate the brackets from those posts with the nail bar, and to just kind of break it in nice and easy, something basic like this, and see how it performs. Alright guys, as you can probably see, this paddock here has seen much better days. Not only is the pressure treated wood itself starting to weather, but the nails are starting to lift up, and we're starting to get that kind of feather edged, look to it, where the boards all bow and raise sequentially like this. Kind of see what I'm talking about if you look at it from the back side. The boards just kind of bow and raise. Eventually this is going to become a tripping hazard, and it's already a splinter hazard. So we're going to go ahead and test the nail bar out on these boards here, since they're all fastened with nails instead of the way I would have gone, which is screws, and see how it performs. much deeper purchase on these guys on the deck. This is nothing like the nails that I just pulled out of those brackets. Those are some big boys. That is large, guys. That is a very large and rusty nail. Look at that. It's almost all the way chewed through by the rust and corrosion. Not so tight on that one. Nail still beat. Alright guys, official Maccabee speed review, 4.5 out of 5 stars. Really solid 4.5 out of 5. Why not a full 5 stars? Because if I'm advertised to get a 15-inch nail bar, I definitely want to receive a 15-inch nail bar, not 14 and a half. That half an inch definitely matters to me. Now having said that, I would definitely be very hard pressed to find another nail bar of this size and this quality for less than $20. So on that aspect, I definitely feel like you're winning, and this won't be something that I return to Lowe's for another model. This will be something that I add to the Maccabee Speed private tool collection. You probably see it in other projects we do around the house. The one thing that definitely proved to be true about this nail bar is the fact that it was very, very, very rigid. The initial kind of feel of it, that it had strong rigidity, proved to be true throughout the entire test today. I was able to step on it, full weight step, with no perceivable flex whatsoever. So that in my mind is definitely a win. Definitely going to be a check in the positive category for this nail bar. I'm not actually surprised though, guys. I've always found Estwing stuff to be very high quality. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here for today. But if you've liked this review on the Estwing 15-inch nail bar, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe for more with that notifications button so you can stay current on what day it is on this channel, what upload we got, and when our live streams are. If you really like this content, make sure you share it so that somebody else can see it. As always guys, I'll catch you in the next one.